Welcome, Shadow Seekers, to American Shadows, Crimes, and Chronicles. Today, we're unearthing a tale that'll haunt your thoughts long after it ends. Whether you're glued to the screen or just listening in, you're in for a wild ride through history's darkest corners. If you're new, hit subscribe to join our mission of exposing America's hidden truths. Regulars, your likes fuel our journey into the unknown. Now, let's peel back the layers of time and reveal the secrets beneath. Ready? Let's begin. Hollywood's darkest night, the shocking truth behind Jayne Mansfield's death. Gather round, folks, because I've got a tale that'll transport you back to the golden age of Hollywood. A story of glitz, glamour, and tragic loss. This is the saga of Jayne Mansfield, a star who blazed across the sky of fame, only to be extinguished far too soon. Picture this. It's the sweltering summer of 1967. The airwaves are buzzing with the Beatles' All You Need Is Love, and America is caught between the summer of love and growing tensions over Vietnam. But on a dark stretch of road outside New Orleans, a Hollywood dream is about to turn into a nightmare. But let's rewind a bit. Jayne Mansfield was born Vera Jane Palmer on April 19, 1933, in Bryn Mawr, Pennsylvania. From a young age, she had a sparkle in her eye and a dream bigger than life itself. She wasn't just beautiful, she was also incredibly smart, with a reported IQ of 163 and fluency in 5 languages. But it was her beauty and charisma that caught Hollywood's eye. Jayne burst onto the scene in the 1950s, following in the footsteps of Marilyn Monroe with her platinum blonde hair, hourglass figure, and that unmistakable playful charm. Her big break came with the 1956 film, The Girl Can't Help It, where she played the ultimate sex symbol. She quickly became a household name, starring in movies like Will Success Spoil Rock Hunter and The Wayward Bus. But Jayne wasn't just acting. She was creating a persona, a larger-than-life character that kept the world enthralled. She was a master of publicity, never missing an opportunity to keep her name in the headlines. Remember the famous wardrobe malfunction at a dinner party? That was Jayne, always the center of attention. Yet, behind the glamorous facade, Jayne's life was far from perfect. She had 3 tumultuous marriages and was a mother to 5 children, juggling the demands of stardom with family responsibilities. By the mid-1960s, Jayne's star began to fade. The roles were fewer, the headlines less frequent. But she continued to perform, often in nightclub acts and small TV roles, keeping her dream alive despite the odds. Now, fast forward to that fateful night of June 29, 1967. Jayne had just finished a nightclub engagement in Biloxi, Mississippi, and was rushing to New Orleans for a TV interview. She was riding in a 1966 Buick Electra, along with her lawyer and boyfriend Sam Brody, her driver Ronnie Harrison, and 3 of her children sleeping in the back seat. As the Buick sped through the night, no one knew they were racing towards destiny. Around 2:25 a.m. on U.S. Highway 90, just east of the Rigolette's Bridge, their path crossed with a slow-moving truck spraying mosquito fogger. The truck seemed to appear out of nowhere, a ghostly shape in the pre-dawn gloom. In a sickening crunch of metal on metal, the car slammed into the back of the truck and slid under it. The top of the car was sheared off like the lid of a tin can. In an instant, the lives of Jayne Mansfield, Sam Brody, and Ronnie Harrison were snuffed out. It was a scene of horror that would haunt first responders for years to come. But here's where the story takes an even more chilling turn. In the back seat, somehow miraculously unharmed, were Jayne's 3 children, including her 3-year-old daughter, Mariska Hargitay, who would grow up to become a famous actress in her own right. The news of her death sent shockwaves through Hollywood and beyond. She was just 34 years old, her life and career cut tragically short. But the story doesn't end there. Almost immediately, the rumor mill started churning. People claimed Jayne was decapitated in the crash, a grisly detail that wasn't true. What witnesses mistook for her head was actually her blonde wig, thrown from the car by the impact. Then, there were the conspiracy theories. Some people started whispering about a curse, pointing to Jayne's boyfriend Sam Brody's feud with Anton LaVey, the founder of the Church of Satan. Others noted the string of tragedies that seemed to follow Jayne, including her son Zoltan being mauled by a lion just months earlier. Jayne's death wasn't just a personal tragedy, it had broader implications. The accident led to significant changes in vehicle safety regulations. The rear underride guard, a bar installed on the back of tractor trailers to prevent similar accidents, became known as the Mansfield Bar. Today, more than 5 decades later, Jayne Mansfield's story remains one of Hollywood's most enduring mysteries. It's a stark reminder that even the brightest stars can be extinguished in the blink of an eye, leaving behind nothing but questions and what-ifs. So, as we sit here by the fireplace, let's remember Jayne Mansfield not just for her beauty and fame, but for the indomitable spirit she embodied, a star that shone bright, even if for just a moment in time. And the next time you're driving down a dark highway in the dead of night, remember Jayne's story, because you never know when fate might be waiting around the next bend. Thank you for listening, and if you enjoyed this story, don't forget to subscribe and give us a like. Until next time, keep the flame of curiosity burning and stay tuned to American Shadows, Crimes, and Chronicles, where history's mysteries come to light.